Hello, today I'm going to talk to you about robot warfare and what possible threat it could form against the world. Military robots are autonomous robots or remote-controlled mobile robots designed for military applications, from transport to search and rescue and attack. Some such systems are currently in use and many are under development. Growing military investment in robotic technology by the US as well as some 40 other nations indicates that robots are rapidly becoming an important piece of tomorrow's military arsenal. The US fields more than 5,300 unmanned aerial vehicles and more than 12,000 ground robots to reduce risk to soldiers, gather intelligence, and strike stealthily at remote enemies. Israel and South Korea use armed robots to patrol their borders. Operators in cubicles in the US routinely fly drone aircrafts via remote control, monitoring and attacking potential targets. US military personnel credit drone attacks with disrupting Al-Qaeda's leadership along the hard-to-reach Afghanistan-Pakistan border. On the ground, soldiers deploy robots to search dangerous locations and to find and defuse roadside bombs. New models that carry weapons have also already entered service. As automated systems become more capable, some military thinkers envision future conflicts that involve tens of thousands of armed, autonomous, and remote-controlled robots. Yet using robots also poses worrisome risks. Peter W. Singers, a senior fellow in foreign policy at the Brookings Institution in Washington, D.C., studies the ethically disturbing nature of modern warfare. His precious books dealt with military service companies and the use of child soldiers. He wrestled with risks posed by robots in his latest books, Wired of War. How would America weigh going to war when it can put robots rather than citizens into harm's way? Many people I interviewed worried that it was going to make us more cavalier about the use of force, Singer said. Worse, he is concerned that war, rather than being seen through memories, wounds, and losses of those who fought, will morph into entertainment. Circulation on the internet are more than 7,000 clips of combat footage, mostly from drones. People email them to one another or set them to music. Policymakers assume American technology strikes fear in enemy hearts, but overseas, the reverse can be true. Hearing a drone buzzing overhead, a Lebanese news reporter told the singer that Americans were cowards because they send out machines to fight us. And drone strikes can be counterproductive. In May 2009, opinion piece in the New York Times, David Kilcullen, observed that many targets are not positively identified and airstrikes not always precise. Thus, some attacks kill more civilians than terrorists. Coverage via the internet and traditional media brings the horror of civilians' deaths home to everyone in the region, radicalizing the population and driving civilians into the arms of local militants. There may be unanticipated psychological costs to US soldiers. Many drone pilots operate out of trailers at a military base in Nevada. They talk about the disconnect of working with vital partners they may never meet to direct kill against enemy combatants that exist only under video monitors. Robot-based warfare may change the skills the military seeks in future soldiers. While training an F-15 pilot takes years, drone pilots achieve comparable results in mere months, and they pilot far cheaper aircraft. Indeed, one of the Army's top drone pilots was a 19-year-old high school dropout, but he was an experienced video gamer. Up to now, the development of robot-based warfare has been a great asset to the US military. But although the world leader today in military robots, the US, cannot rest in its accomplishment. In technology, there is no long-term first-move advantage, Singer cautioned. The British and the French invented the tank in World War I, but the Germans learned how to use it right. The profoundest risk is that some enemy force discovers a better way to employ robot warriors.